Okay, I'm back. Oh my goodness, hopefully this fucking works. I'm sorry I had to reboot the stream, but at least now the game's different. I don't know what the fuck happened. It was so weird. ScumVM just keeps immediately closing the moment that I started. Knowing my luck, I've lost all of my viewers now because of the because they're all lurking and oh well. Hopefully somebody will notice and rejoin. That was the thing. That's why I didn't want to reboot the stream, because you lose all your viewers. But oh well. Oh no, there's some back. Some are here. I can't believe it. My fucking computer died. It's so mean. Um. Okay, let's. I got to tell it to load this game. Wait, no. I got to tell it to add the new game. Can you see that? No, you can't. Okay. I did copy the game over. Monkey 2. Enable the original GUI. I want the shader from Monkey Island 1. Key maps, audio volume. So thankfully Monkey 2 is a lot easier to configure the audio for than Monkey 1. Because Monkey 1 has the CD audio fuckery. Aspect ratio correction and easy mode halation. Okay. I should probably set this as the global option, eh? Aspect ratio correction and CRT easy mode halation. Yep. Apply. Whoa. Okay, I didn't know it would do that. Yep, that looks good. It was good for Monkey 1, it'll be good for Monkey 2. Maybe not for Monkey 3, but I'm going to tell the game options to just go back to normal one. Okay, let's start Monkey 2. Do we want Monkey Island 2 or do we want Monkey 2 Lite? Wait a minute, Monkey Island 2 and Monkey 2. I never noticed that that's what they did. Is this gonna ask me for fucking copy protection? Monkey 2. So Monkey 2 Lite almost completely removes all of the puzzles. It's ridiculous. I love this game. This game's wonderful.
You do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you can help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's quite the different
kind of a long story.
Situation from where we ended with Monkey Island 1.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Here we go. I love this intro, it's so good. Oh, it's telling me my ad's about to start. Damn it, I should have started the ad beforehand.
Hey, you guys get out of here.
We do have a bit of a downgrade in the music quality because Monkey 2 never had the CD audio. You can rip the audio from the special edition, but I like the original audio. I don't have a problem with the ad-lib audio. See, Monkey 2's very much better at keeping a similar theme and having a lot more music. Whereas Monkey 1's kind of like music was optional. Hey, let's dance. Lead playtester James Purplehampton. Jim Current, Christina something. I didn't. It's too quick for me to read. I'm sorry. Oh no, the ad's about to start. I wonder if I can pause the game. I can! Okay. Pause the game! I know it kind of ruined it by pausing the game in the middle of the end of the thing. I just don't want the ad to go over the start of the game. This is about to start the game. But yeah, no. So this one, this game is very interesting. It kind of runs on the same engine, but it's a very different feel to the game than the Monkey one is. And if I'm honest, I'm torn between whether or not Monkey Island 1 or Monkey Island 3 is my favorite. Because both of them are really good. But they have different senses of humor. So Monkey 2 has Ron's sense of humor, whereas Monkey 3, I forget who actually like wrote and directed Monkey 3. It was like a whole different team. It was back when adventure games were trying to be like Disney and cartoony adventure games and stuff like that. Who wrote The Curse of Monkey Island? I've always wondered. I'm sure it's somebody. So directors Larry Ahern and Jonathan Ackley. So the writer was Jonathan Ackley, Chuck Jordan, Chris Purvis, and Larry Ahern. So what else did Ackley write? Oh, he was a programmer for Day of the Tentacle. Okay. And then Curse of Monkey Island. Okay, so yeah, so Curse of Monkey Island, Sam Max Hit the Road, and then Full Throttle and the Dig. So he's just kind of a programmer, for most of it. So I wonder if it was Larry Ahern that led the writing on Monkey Island. So computer artist, writer, game designer, writer, artist, animator, and is best known for being the co-project lead on Curse of Monkey Island. Oh, I see. So he was an animator on, an artist and animator on Monkey 2, and then worked on Day of the Tentacle, Sam and Max, Full Throttle, etc. And then was the project lead on Curse of Monkey Island. Interesting. What about the writers? So there are some other writers. So there's Chuck Jordan, who started his career with Monkey Island. Oh, dang it. I just realized that the ad's over. I'm dumb. I'll get there. It's just that there's this other one named Chris Purvis who doesn't appear to have a Wikipedia link. So maybe they just don't. Was a tester. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. So it's So yeah, so I learned a bit about Monkey Island 3, but anyhow, let's continue. Dun, dun.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So we can already kind of tell that
So
we've
I
got a
bust
very
into the church and
different
say,
art style
"Now
going
you're in
on.
for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy!"
Yes, because that's
I can't take it
definitely what he did.
I think I know how he must have felt.
Huh?
If I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Yeah. Whole
Growing
new
a
adventure.
mustache?
Grown a mustache.
Bigger than that.
A beard?
Beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all.
The biggest
Because it's
treasure
so
of them
valuable and so
all.
well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop.
None other.
See,
Then why'd you come
that's Ron's
There's no
writing
treasure
for
on
you.
Scab
Ron is
Island.
very good at
I didn't know that before.
well
I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else.
when Ron is very good
When I return, I'll
at
have
making
riches
these
galore
kinds
and a
of
whole new
subtle
story.
jokes.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
I remember when I was a kid, when I heard about the treasure of Big Whoop, I had no idea that they were making a joke.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it.
Mhm.
When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
I do love the name of the treasure, just Big Whoop. The Largo embargo. I was stuck on this part of the game for so long. I spent many an afternoon trying to figure out what I needed to do here. So anywho, let's go across the bridge. Look at all the money we've got.
Where do you think
I should have
you're
looked at the
going,
money
Fancy
first.
Pants? You ain't from these parts, are you?
We got
This
extra
is a
rich
toll
from
bridge.
being
You gotta
from
pay.
defeating LeChuck.
I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
Yeah, we're a pirate,
Tough
damn it.
guy, huh?
Oh damn. Oh no, this isn't good.
Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Yeah, no, there's no police to help us. Hey, put me down now and I won't have to hurt you. Who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
Okay, put me down now and I won't have to hurt you.
That's a good one. Maybe I won't kill you right now. Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night.
So yeah, this guy's a bit of an ass.
You go. On sea,
On sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo LeGrand. Ah,
Tough town.
I love the way that he
guess
just
I should've got
wipes
those
his
crab
eyes
legs.
off. But yeah, no. So one thing you probably notice is that there's a massive difference between the art style in this game and the art style in the previous game. And the reason why is because this game is actually the first game that LucasArts did where they had a scanner for their concept art. So in this game, what they would do is they would like draw the backgrounds on like a piece of paper, and then they would get an artist to draw the backgrounds, and then they would scan them into the game, and then they would touch up the image once it was in the game. They weren't particularly good at this. That's why you start to see some weird color artifacts and stuff like that. But it gives the game a very distinct feel, and it feels much more hand drawn than Monkey Island 1 did. Monkey Island 1, all of the all of the backgrounds were kind of drawn in on the computer in the program, so they're kind of a bit more, how do I put it, a bit more liney and a bit more gradienty, you know, like there's a lot of flat gradients in Monkey Island 1, whereas in Monkey Island 2 here you can see, like in the night sky, how it's not really just one big flat gradient. They've kind of mixed and blended all of this stuff together, because that's what they would have done on the actual paper when they were painting it. And however, it's clear their scanning technology and their cleaning up techniques are, well, in their infancy. But the other reason why it's really good to have the ad-lib music in Monkey Island 2 is because now, so there may not feel like there's many changes in the engine in Monkey Island 2, but one of the really cool things about Monkey Island 2 is that when you move to different areas in the game, like say for example I want to go into a hotel here, you hear the way that the music just kind of seamlessly transitioned into a different song. Well, that's actually a new engine that they've implemented in this system, and basically what they did was they just wrote a fuck ton of transitional pieces, and the music just kind of smoothly transitions between all the different areas in the game, and it's no better shown than here on Scab Island, but it's a really cool effect that they've done here. Sort of thing, you know, like it transitions really well. Like I can go up here to this area. Notice how it just kind of seamlessly transition to the different song. It's really cool. But anywho, so we should start making some progress with the game. The first thing I normally like to do is I like to go down here into the bar. So we talk to this guy.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible.
Oh.
No one ever comes down here anymore.
Oh, that's terrible to
Marco's
hear.
got all my regulars spooked.
Fucking Largo.
Drink there is. Make anything you could name. But I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
Yeah?
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand.
Oh no. Oh no.
Give me my youth.
It's okay, we weren't talking about murdering you or anything. Oh, jeez.
Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have.
Yeah, so this guy's definitely going around and fucking
Might have to move this dump to another
bullying
station.
everyone.
Like, say, the
Bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, boy?
Greg, please.
Shaken, not stirred.
Let's grab some grog.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley
He's spitting without.
Look at my beard.
That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it. But it's just as nasty smelling and
He's spitting into the. He's spitting into the cup without fucking.
What am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
If you have some ID.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service.
Ah. Yeah, so that's what he normally looks like.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
There we go. That fixed it.
Who is this Kate person?
So this Kate person has the Neogrog,
courageous
apparently.
Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out.
Yeah.
Does some freelance pirating.
Freelance
Her only
pirating.
loyalty is to the highest bidder.
Ah,
Don't get on her bad side.
okay, want to see my scar?
scar?
Do we have a scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
Doesn't
Oh
matter.
god, no.
It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is
It's...
the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Huh?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking.
Huh?
I do have a business to run, you know.
I didn't know he said that. Yeah. So they've introduced a new fun part of Guybrush's character in this one. So the fame has kind of gone to his head, and he loves to go on stories about fucking about how he beat LeChuck that one time.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
So yeah. Okay, so so we can try going in here,
Hey, hired help only.
but he won't let us.
Hired help only.
He won't let us go in the kitchen.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I
Nice
can't
place you have here.
I can't
See ya.
ask him about it yet. Interesting. We must be logic locked. We must have to go somewhere else. So let's take a look. See, there are a couple different places we can go. We can go over to Wally.
Hello?
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed.
Wally B.
At your
Feed.
service.
Let's see.
What exactly do you do here?
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a cartographer.
Ah, I
Art
see.
surgery?
Open heart surgery.
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
So since we're searching for Big Whoop, this guy might be very helpful.
My eyes have seen the whole world.
Wally is wonderful. I love him as a character.
Down on paper.
He's
Maps
great.
are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop. and ask
Stop and ask for directions.
That's what Magellan thought.
Who's Magellan?
Sorry, cartographer joke.
Magellan. Ferdinand Magellan. Why is it giving me an AI generated picture of the guy? Like, come on. Explorer best known for having planned and led the 1519 to 22 Spanish expedition to the East Indies. During this expedition, he discovered the Strait of Magellan, allowing his fleet to pass from the Atlantic into the Pacific Ocean and perform the first European navigation to Asia via the Pacific. Magellan died in the Philippines during his voyage, and his crew, commanded by the Spanish Juan Sebastian Elcano, completed the return trip to Spain in 1522, achieving the first circumnavigation of Earth in history. Oh, damn, okay.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
Yeah.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Huh?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck.
Just the complete
Sailing
opposite.
embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere.
Yeah,
Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
I see.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, because
Tell
we
me about it.
he stole all our fucking money, so...
Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab.
There
This is
isn't?
an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me.
What do
The
you
only
mean?
authority on this island is that bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip.
Ah.
And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Ah.
Thanks for the lowdown.
I see. So that's how
Anytime.
you're supposed to figure out about some of these things.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Yeah, do you know where I can find the
Uh-oh,
treasure?
Who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
I'm heavily armed.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who?
The who?
Better not try for my files.
I want your
All my
files,
research on
Wally.
Big Whoop is in there.
I want all your files about Big Whoop.
Can I see your files?
Yes, I want the files.
Actually, there's not anything in
What?
them.
Did
I haven't
you-
really been able to find out much
You
hard
couldn't just-
information. What do you know about it?
I wanted those damn files.
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No.
No. Tell me all about it.
Let's get the
Well, all
information.
anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck.
Yeah.
The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Ah.
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote, deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Why don't you believe
Why
it?
don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island.
There is no Inky
Anyway,
Island.
That's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it.
Ah.
So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
Well, there you go. So now we've got a bit more information about what we actually have to do for Big Whoop. And that is there's 4 pieces of a map that we might need to get.
Where are they now?
Yeah, where are they?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them
Oh.
up at the Fat City Library. If it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo, of course.
Oh,
it could
bloody
just be
Largo.
an old legend. But if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Yeah, interesting.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude?
Huh?
I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
But I want to know.
No, I could just sit and talk about maps.
Yeah, let's
all
talk
day.
about maps all
Hey,
day.
me too.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
I could talk
Well,
about
I
maps
do
all
some
day.
restoration
Wait, is that
work,
all you do?
I paste them together, recopy them, paint
Ah.
little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
Very important.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
He does have a point.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, be my guest.
Okay. So there is a couple things I need to get from here. I might wait until later for one of them, but I can pick up pieces of paper right now. I'll get the piece of paper for now. What I probably should do is I should probably go and and find out, figure out what we're actually aiming to do here. But one thing I will do is I will ask. I want to see if I can ask about the soup now that I've spoken to Wally.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
No, I
Nice
can't.
place you have here. Well,
I guess
see ya.
I'll have to do it later. But yeah, for now, I actually want to go and I actually want to leave this area because there is a lot to explore and we will get to the different places, talk to the different people. But for now, I just want to have a solid idea of where we actually want to go. So let's go to the swamp. The swamp's where we find out a bunch of stuff about this.
International House of Mojo.
Yeah. Got the coffin. Okay, let's go. Dun-dun-dun. Okay, so let's take a look. See. So now we got the
Guybrush Threepwood. It's been a long time since you last came to see me.
we've got the voodoo lady has moved over to Scab Island from where she was in Melee Island now. Okay, let's get this going.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Oh my goodness, Guybrush, are you really that dense?
We often forget those who help us most.
So this part
It was
here
I who told you how to do away with LeChuck's.
always confused
I
me.
told you where to find the voodoo antiroot and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you need.
See,
Oh,
the
yeah,
voodoo
now I
lady
remember.
never told us that. It was the cannibals that told us that, not the voodoo lady. So I don't know what she's going on about.
I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush.
Mm.
Things didn't get easy for you when you defeated LeChuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's...
I mean, she's not wrong.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week.
Mhm.
Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Yeah.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil
LeChuck
can
is
never be destroyed.
Deaded, and there's
You
definitely,
see.
and we're definitely not going to see him ever again, especially since the game's called LeChuck's Revenge.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
Yeah.
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But
I
to
see.
make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
Interesting. What kind of
do you need for
ingredients?
the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Yeah, sure. Why
maybe.
not? Let's
To
do it.
make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups.
Basic voodoo groups.
Something of the thread, something of the head, something
Something
of
of
the
the
body,
body,
and
something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant.
So this is-
corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
This is actually one of my favorite
Nice.
puzzles like objectives in almost any point and click adventure game. This game really knows how to craft its puzzles. It does have a couple annoying puzzles that are really kind of out there and difficult to figure out. But this particular set of objectives, I think, is really well done, and we'll see how that plays out as we go through the game. So one thing I do know that we have to do is there's some string hanging off this table here. We have to grab that.
I'll just take a little.
That's important. There's a bunch of jars here, and we can look at them.
Spider lungs, golden tongue.
Golden
5-day
tongue.
treatment plan that helps you talk to women. Fruit cocktail in heavy syrup.
Fruit cocktail.
Bat wax. Wart remover. Ash to life.
Ash to
The
life.
uncremating cream. Ash to life.
Oops.
The uncremating cream. Skink toes.
Skink toes.
The
Odomojo.
mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri.
Ah.
Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly.
Okay, so there is some stuff there that we will have to use later. So but for now we'll just now that we've been given the shopping list of something of the what was it? Something of the oh, fucking
Great recipes from the International House of Mojo. Page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix.
Aunt Helen's
Something
special.
of the thread.
Something of the thread, something of the
head,
head, something of
something
the
of the body,
body, and something of the
and
dead.
something of the dead.
Okay, so we need to get some of this stuff from Largo. And there's but on top of that, one thing I might do whilst I'm here, is I might go visit the peninsula, because that'll kind of set us up for what we're doing later as well. Look to the houseboat. So this is a pretty fine looking vessel here, and then it looks like a boat. Hello. Hi, Captain Dread.
Hello?
Hello, man. My name's Captain Dread.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
I need to charter.
Need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it
He's
my
got a
eye
lucky
that has seen the world.
eye that has
Can't
seen the
sail
world.
without it? No way, man.
Ah.
Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the
So
island.
Largo does have an embargo
No
on the
ships can
island
sail
too.
in or out without his approval.
Yeah.
There's no way he would let me leave.
Yeah.
Natty dreads.
Thanks, man.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
Yeah, what about the necklace?
It happened some time ago.
Yeah.
My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island.
Okay.
When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals.
Oh.
I escaped, man.
Oh
The
no.
navigator was not so lucky.
Oh
All
no.
I found of him was one of his eyeballs. And I've kept it.
All I found was one of his eyeballs. Was it possibly one of the eyeballs that was on his necklace in the last game? I do love that. I do love that they make that reference to the first game there.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
So yeah, so that's the other thing is,
Bye, man. Come
So-
again.
so first of all, we got to get rid of Largo because Largo won't let us off the island, and second of all, we got to get a replacement necklace for this guy so they'll actually let us leave because he won't sell without it. Oh, the path's over here. So if we go over to, so there is a few things that we need to get. So I'm just trying to think, what should we go for first? So we do have something. So it's something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead. So they were saying, for thread, a piece of clothing. For the head, we need some hair. For body, we need some fluid of his body, and for the dead, we need something from one of his dead relatives. So the easiest one to get, the one that we can get like right away is so earlier in the game, when we spoke to the bartender, Largo came by, had a drink, and he spat on the wall over here. And you can try picking up the spear.
I don't want to touch it with my hands.
But yeah, Guybrush doesn't want to touch it. So what you do is you use some paper with it.
Yuck.
And there we go. Now we got spit on the paper.
Hey, hired help only.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
I want to ask him about the hired,
Nice place
about
you
the
have.
food.
Oh, see ya.
So there we go. We've already got one of them. So this one's. So the next so there's a few other ones. I'm just trying to think. So the next easy one is going and getting something of the dead. So what's really kind of obvious is that we got the cemetery down here. And there's a bunch of different like tombstones and stuff. We can take a look at some of them.
Stands casual crosses.
Stands
Wait,
casual
don't need to dress
crosses.
up. The Ricketts, no trespassing. Stands cozy crypts.
So
A place to spend eternity, not
we-
a fortune.
We do have to remember this crypt for later.
The Quagmires, no trespassing. The Grouts, no trespassing.
Wow, there's a bunch of different ones here.
Warning, quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever.
Interesting. So there are some more tombstones over here to look at.
The grave of the unknown pirate.
Unknown
Grave
pirate,
of the unknown cabin boy.
cabin boy.
Grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach. These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, hi, Lemon. Thanks for the gift subs. That was incredibly nice of you. Merry belated Crimbo and all that jazz. How's your holiday been? It only basically just started, to be honest. We had so I've been off work since as of Christmas Day. I'm off work, so but we did have a nice Christmas shindig. I threw my own how's the COVID? I'm done with COVID. I'm negative on COVID. I'm still coughing a little bit, but I'm mostly there. Speaking of which, but yeah, no, threw a barbecue for Christmas this year, and because I keep on taking care of yourself. No, you take care of yourself. Yeah, I don't. Fucking but yeah, no, the we had the Christmas lunch this time, and that went really well. Everyone seemed to enjoy their presents and enjoy the food, and we all kind of pitched in and everyone did a little bit. I hosted the place and had the drinks and did the barbecue and all of that sort of stuff, and I was really glad to get Chavapi because Chavapi is really nice, and it's actually surprisingly difficult to find Chavapi up near my house. I had to go like all the way down into New South Wales to find it. But it was only about a 40-minute trip or so.
Who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed. She got buried.
But yeah, no. So the as of today, I'm kind of off. I don't really have anything to do for the next month, which I'm very pleased about. Because don't have to do work and shit. But yeah, I'm playing through Monkey Island. DRG streamer time. I don't even know what that. I don't even know what that means. DRG. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I promise I'm dumb. So the but yeah, no, I'm playing Monkey Island, and I finished Monkey Island 1, so I decided to move on to Monkey Island 2 because it only took me like an hour to beat Monkey Island 1. Clifford Swarm, more like Albert on his way to work. Classic Monkey Island, yeah, I love Monkey Island 2. This hands down is one of my favorite games of all time. So at the moment we're looking through the tombstones to see if we can find any relatives of this Largo guy. Is this adventure mystery? Well, we definitely 110% found the secret of Monkey Island, and there definitely wasn't any misleading mystery there or anything like that. Nope, we definitely found it. It's done. It's good. It's done. Yep, it's done. We know the secret. I'm not going to tell you the secret. You're just going to have to go back and watch it. I feel like I've heard the name, but I don't really recognize this. Monkey Island is a really important game in gaming history. So Monkey Island 1 was very important for the for both for the point and click adventure game genre and for video game storytelling in general, because it's one of the classic examples of a great way to do comedy in a video game. But on top of that, it was revolutionary for the adventure game genre, because before this, Sierra would kill the player at any turn every time they tried to do anything. So you had to save all the time, and it was a mess. Whereas Monkey Island just said, why bother killing the player if they're just going to keep reloading and saving all the time, Oh my god, the informative Albert gaming history and other fun facts. Other fun facts TikTok one. Oh my goodness. I like to learn about these things. Another thing that's interesting about Monkey Island is that so in Sierra games, oftentimes you would have to type the thing that you want to do. You would have to type in like, look at this, or pick up this, or whatever, Sierra, the people who did Myst, did you like, I don't have an emote for this, Lemon. I really don't. The people who did Myst, like, Sierra did so much, and Myst was like they published Myst. Sierra made the King's Quest series, the Space Quest series, the Police Quest series, the Quest for Glory series, and the Leisure Suit Larry series. They have so many games under their belt, and they're really good, and I would actually like to play some of them on stream. However, Sierra games were known for killing you for anything. In Leisure Suit Larry, if you walk into the road in the first screen of the game, a car would run you over and you'd be dead. In Space Quest 4, it puts you in an area where there's a zombie walking around, and when you encounter the zombie, you instantly die. Like, it was really mean, and oftentimes they'd have a parser, and you'd have to type in things like look at this and pick up this and all of that sort of stuff. But if you said something like grab this or something like that, then the parser might not know the word grab, and it would say, I don't know how to grab something. And eventually what would happen is you'd try all these different words and then not get any of them correct, and then you get upset, and then you'd say fuck off or something like that, and then the parser would say something along the lines of don't know how to fuck something or something like that, and it's just it was wonderful. And Monkey Island, well technically Maniac Mansion, but Maniac Mansion and Monkey Island, who are made by the same guy, decided, no, fuck that. We're just gonna put the items at the bottom here. So you'd just be like, you know, look at, and then like Tombstone or something like that, right?
There was a girl named Carrie.
Laughing PNG is great. I love it. I love this one. This one's so good.
Went into town, floated around,
but
didn't get wed. She got
anywho,
married.
I should probably continue with the game. So right now we've got oh, it's so so this tombstone here, if we take a look at the tombstone, Marco Largo Legrand.
The good news is he's dead. The bad news is
he bred. So this is clearly the tombstone of one of Largo Legrand's ancestors. But if we look at the grave, there's nothing we can do with it at the moment. We kind of need to dig up this grave to get the bones or whatever we need for this voodoo doll, right? Now, Grave Digger Bird at your service. You're gonna love this, Lemon, because the solution to this problem is perfect. It is perfectly dumb and perfectly wonderful at the same time. So we don't have any way of digging up this grave, right? We don't have a shovel or anything like that. But the unfortunate thing is that if you may have noticed as we were walking through the area, definitely no shovels in this area. We're not going to find any shovels in this area according to this sign.
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone.
So the solution to this is well, since there's no treasure hunting and there's no shovels in this area, we might as well take this shovel.
Oops. I think I broke the sign.
So that's how we get a shovel. We break the sign. And so now that we've got a shovel, let's go to the grave. Oh my goodness, Guybrush, can you walk any slower? Oh my god, I got the slow hill. Okay, so we use the shovel on the grave. We're gonna go grave digging now.
Creepy feeling.
This is very creepy. Oh no, it's very lightning-y. Oh no. And we've got it. There's the bone. And there goes his pet.
My grandfather's grave. Something weird is going
on. I love the way that it's like, oh yes, so we're digging a grave and there's like lightning and everything, and he picks it up and then his pants fall down. This game does seem pretty charming. I love it. Oh, so I was talking about the art style earlier. This game has a very different art style to Monkey Island 1. Very Pajama Sam-esque color palette. I love that you said that, because Pajama Sam is a humongous entertainment game. And Ron Gilbert, the guy who directed this game, is the guy who went on to make... So after he made this game, he left to make humongous entertainment, to make games like Pajama Sam. And I would love to play some of those humongous entertainment games at some point. But yeah, so now we've got ourselves something of the bone and something of the body. So something of the dead and something of the body now. So there's only 2 other things to get. We need to get something of the... So I don't think you were here when I found it, when I was getting it, Lemon. But we're trying to make a voodoo doll of this guy. And the shopping list here is something of the thread, something of the head,
something of the body,
something of the body, and something of the dead, right? So we need to get something of the thread and something of the head now. Now, in order to do that, we have to go over here, and there's a stick, and we pick up the stick, and the stick is very important, and let's leave now. Listen, the stick is important. We need it. So one thing I might do is I might go in here and we'll talk to this guy. This guy's wonderful. There's a joke here that I like. We don't actually need to talk to him right now, but I'm gonna. He's like a woodsmith type kind of guy.
Yeah.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain.
Yeah, so everyone hates Largo.
Out of him.
Make an end table out of him.
With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Humongous space, for real, yeah.
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Yeah, so basically everyone in town tells you should make a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith. Which gives
Okay,
one of
I'll
us
catch you later, Lemon. Have fun playing DRG, the acronym that I can't for the life of me remember. Oh, and by the way, this is my favorite line in the game.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood, since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I love it.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Shut up. I don't think he'll talk to us anymore.
Yeah?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I just wanted to see the woodchuck joke. We'll talk to this guy later. We'll need his help later. One thing, so we need to get some more personal stuff from Largo, not stuff that he's just left lying around. And in order to do that, we need to go into the hotel, which is what Wally was saying. He was saying that Largo was in the guest registry.
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
Even this guy doesn't like
Excuse me,
Largo.
I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Well, let's just go in there.
Hold it right there.
Oh, damn it.
It's a private room. No going up there.
Let's look at this
Oh,
alligator.
isn't that cute?
Yeah, it's a little alligator. Look at the rope.
It's tied to the post.
Let's see if we can pick it up.
And it's securely fastened.
Okay, so so the solution here is that he's got a little alligator here, that's tied to the post. If we cut this, if we cut the alligator loose, then he's going to cause havoc, and this guy's going to get distracted. So, and that's how we get into the in the room here. But we need something that can help us sort that out. The other thing is we might as well set up most of this right now. So these are the guys of the men of low moral fiber from earlier, from the first game. So we can talk to them.
Wake up!
Wake up!
What is it?
What are you doing? Hi.
Do we know you?
So notice how the music has like added extra like instruments and shit. It's so cool. I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting.
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Gorbush.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
Oh.
Sacking lunch.
Okay.
It was quite lucrative.
Interesting.
Why aren't you still doing that?
Yeah.
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse.
Aww.
So, we sold him the business.
I see. Oh, interesting.
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
Oh.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And
I
searched
see.
for a place called Drinky Island.
Drinky Island.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
So these guys say that it's Drinky Island. The guy Wally says that it's Inky Island.
Big Whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Yeah, tell me more information about Big
I
Whoop.
hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom. So
Oh.
he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
These dumbasses. I think it's past my bedtime.
Get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
Wait, what? You're a pack of loonies?
What? What is it? What did he say? Tell me already.
Tell
He
me!
told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players.
Oh, okay.
So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
Is that your rat?
Yeah, is that your rat?
Yes.
Yes?
We call him Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
He likes cheese. Okay,
What happened to
yeah,
your
what
leg?
happened to your leg? It hasn't been that long.
During a performance.
During a performance
He
of you
lost the
sitting
leg,
there on a
frankly
ledge.
brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
Oh,
The
God.
symbolism of the cheese was essential.
Wait, did he?
You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Give give me money for the polish.
Yeah, we need some money. We don't have any. Yeah, got some money.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation.
Because they're lazy.
So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But... Alright, you got us. We're really up here because... Well...
We're afraid to come down.
Okay.
What's the word for it, Frank?
Groundophobia? Stupidity? Terraformophobia? Oh my god.
Stupidity?
It's the opposite of acrophobia.
I...
Something like... orcaphobia.
Sounds more like workophobia to me.
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
See you later.
Okay, catch you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
So okay, I need to save for this part. Okay, this is an important part. It's the bucket. This is one of my favorite jokes in the game. So we go pick up the bucket.
Hey, leave that alone.
That alone.
Do you think you could let me have this bucket?
Yeah, can you let me have this bucket?
No.
Please?
Please?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Pretty please with sugar on top?
No.
Pretty please with sugar and a cherry?
No.
Pretty please with sugar, nuts, and a cherry?
Nuts and a cherry.
No.
Pretty please with sugar, nuts,
Sugar,
and cherry,
nuts, and
and
cherry,
chocolate
and
sprinkles?
chocolate sprinkles. Oh my god.
I really need it.
No.
I really, really need it.
No.
I really desperately need it.
We really need this bucket. It's really important.
It's a matter of life and
It
death.
is a matter of life and death.
No.
It is incredibly important we get this
If you
bucket.
don't give it to me, I'll never speak to you again.
Yeah, no, I'm never gonna speak to you again if you
No.
don't give me the bucket.
I'll be your best friend.
Be your best friend.
No.
I'll be your best friend forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
No.
Oh, come on. Be a pal.
Come on, give us the...
All
Yes!
right.
Okay, we did it. We got the bucket. I love this joke, but this joke gets even better, and this is the reason why I saved before it. So if I load back and the bucket's there, and if I
The bucket.
go to pick it up,
Hey, leave that alone.
he says leave it alone. And you can opt to instead say, sorry, is this your bucket?
Sorry, is this your bucket?
What? What the fuck? Delete it.
Well, no.
Well,
So
no.
you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Yeah, so you can skip the whole please, pretty please, be best friend shit if you just ask him if it's his bucket, because it's not his bucket. Okay, so we need to catch Monstermeister here. Why is the look being weird today? Can I not look at the rat? Okay, so we need to catch Monstermeister. And there is a box here.
Nice.
So we can open the box. But the moment we move, it'll close again. So we have a stick here, the incredibly important stick.
Nice. Nice.
This isn't the stick that I like the most in the game, though, by the way. So you use the stick with the box, and that'll keep the box open. And you're probably starting to piece together what we need to do. Is we need to set up a trap for our rat friend here. So we use the string with the stick so that we can pull the string when he gets close. Unfortunately, he won't get close. Wait, can I? I wonder if I can coerce him. I don't think we can. Coerce rat. I don't think we can coerce him into standing in the box. I think it might be logic locked. Yeah, no, it is logic locked. We can't.
Nice.
Yeah, so we can try to catch him like that, but it doesn't work. So use the string on the stick. And we'll come back to this later because we need some bait for the rat. But at the moment we don't have it. So I'll talk to this guy.
What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband.
Oh, that's right, this guy.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy.
Duh.
I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I got a laundry type question.
Yeah, laundry type question.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Ketchup? What do you want me to do?
Huh?
Nothing. I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
You do alterations here?
Oh.
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I only get that joke now because I didn't know what food stamps were until recently. Okay,
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
I see. So we're going to need to get... I assume we're going to need to get a claim ticket for this guy at some point. Especially if I'm going to be picking up clothes.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
And so the thing is, clearly he's a laundromat. He cleans stuff out, and one of the things we have is on the list is thread. So we might be grabbing some clothes from here later. But for now, what we need to do is we need to for now. So right now we've got the issue where we can't go into Largo's room. We can't. We need to get rid of this alligator somehow. Like cut him loose. But on top of that, we got to catch the rat for some reason. The game hasn't really told us yet. And also this, like, clearly we need to get a claim ticket for the laundry. Interestingly enough, he does tell us a bit about the kinds of things he can get out of like clothes and stuff like that, and he did mention mud. So that is one thing that that's kind of a hint to one of these puzzles here. So if we go out here, what we can actually do is so here's a swamp here, and we can actually use the bucket on the swamp.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud.
And that'll give us a whole bucket of mud, which would be really helpful for getting Largo to, I don't know, maybe put some of his laundry in at the laundromat or something like that. You know, just an idea. But right now, this is where this game stumped me. Was that this screen, right, there is, you can go to this door, you can go to this door, you can go up to this ship, and you can go to this ship as well. And you can also go down here in this hatch. And for the longest time, I couldn't figure out what to do. I get to this part of the game, and I had no fucking clue, because I gotten this far on my own, but I was clearly missing something. And it turns out that in a bit of a dick move for the game developers to do, there's actually an extra place to go here, and it turns out that this ship down here not only has this hatch, but you can actually walk over to this window here, and Guybrush will just jump in the window. And it took me for fucking ever to figure this out. I did manage to figure this one out on my own. But it took me ages and ages, because so I was adamant to beat this game without a walkthrough. And I ended up having to use it later in the game, but I did get reasonably far without the walkthrough. I did figure this one out without the walkthrough, is that you can enter this part of the ship, and in this part of the ship you get a knife. And the knife is very useful. You can talk to this guy.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
But yeah, that's kind of all he wants to do. You can look at the soup that he's trying to make.
And leek soup.
But yeah, it's a cold soup, so...
It's a cold potato and leek soup.
The game calls it a vichyssoise. And I learned what a vichyssoise is from this game. I love the way that he just kind of like is like... just looking side by side as he's trying to steady himself. I wonder if we can talk to the barkeep about the food now.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
No,
Nice
not
place you
yet.
have here. Well,
It must be logic locked. I think it's something we might have to do later. I'll come back when it's relevant. But for now, I just want that knife. That's all we need. All we need right now was just that knife, and that unlocks just about everything you need to do for this part of the game. This knife is basically leads to a domino effect, a cascade of puzzles being solved. So the first thing is we use the knife with the robe, and that lets the alligator loose.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose?
Good old Pegbiter.
I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
So now he's gone, so we can go into the room. But also there's a bowl here, and if we look at the bowl, cheese squigglies. Yeah, I want some cheese squigglies. Cheese squigglies sound fun.
One of my favorites.
There we go. So now we've got some bait to catch the rat, but we won't worry about that just yet. We'll sort that out in a minute because it works better for us. But now we can go into Largo's room, and we got to be careful here because we are on a timer. So one thing I want to do is I want to close the door. It doesn't stay all the way closed, and if we use the bucket of mud on the door, then we want to hide.
I hear Largo coming.
Hey,
And there we go. We've done it. We've gotten his clothes dirty.
He's gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
And there we go. He's
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You looked pretty steamed.
It's fine. We've just dumped a bucket of mud on his head. He deserved it anyway. But one thing that was on the list was something of the thread,
Something of the head.
and something of the head. And when
something of the dead.
And when we mentioned something of the head, they were talking about hair, and well, guess what we've got here? We've got a toupee. I mean, that's close enough, right? Like that's his hair. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to worry too much about if it's actually his hair or not. It's close enough. So now that we've dumped all that shit on Largo's head, we actually have to go back to the laundromat here, and we get to see him.
Marty.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free, and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
What?
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up, or else.
Well, there we go. So now he's clearly dropped his laundry off at the laundromat here. But now we've got the cheese squigglies. We put them in there and we have to walk away, otherwise the rat won't go in the box. Now he's in the box, we can pick up the string, and there we go. We've got Monster Meister now. We can open the box and pick up the rat. There he is. There we go. Now we got a little rat. So now that we've done this, so we've got most everything we need. We've got his hair. We've got the bone of his relative. We've got the spit on the paper there. But the last thing we need is that laundry. So what we actually need to do is we actually need to go back into his room. Hope that he's not here. And when we close the door, now there'll be a laundry claim ticket that he's left on the door. So if we grab the laundry claim ticket, now we can go back and we can steal his laundry. Let's go. Time to steal his laundry. Okay. So we'll use the claim ticket with Mad Money.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand.
Yep.
I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago.
Oh, look at all these clothes. Oh, there's his shirt. Wait.
Where was it?
Wait, what? That's a parrot.
Ah, here it comes.
Okay. So
Nice April fresh scent.
So we've got ourselves a bra now. It's wonderful. Listen, like, I am not gonna judge Largo for I'm sorry, I love this joke. I love the way that his actual clothes just go right past and then they give you the bra. But now we've got everything. We've got his
little white bugs all over it.
So we've got something of the head, something of the thread, something of the body, and something of the dead. So now we can go make the voodoo doll now. But I do want to talk to this guy. So one thing you can do is you can get the wood polish.
Buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
And so now we've got the wood polish. We can actually go back to Thingy Bob up here. He actually can use the wood polish on his peg leg.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
And he'll give you some money. And so he gives you this one, and this is a viable way of earning some money. It's very slow.
Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
And it's not how we're supposed to get the money we need for the game, but you know, like, it's fun. I thought I'd show it off.
Thanks.
Oh, pardon me. It's kind of a way to I think it's a way to prevent the impossible game that they introduced in Monkey Island 1 by spending all of your money on the cola machine. But now that we've got all the things that we need, we can go back to the voodoo lady and get this stuff done.
Creepy.
I absolutely love the stuff they did with the music in this game. It's so good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I love that. So the skull won't actually go up until it reaches the music cue either.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
About the voodoo doll.
Voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
Yes. I have
his toupee.
Toupee?
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it.
I mean, not like I'm going to be able to get some of the hair off his head if he's bald.
I have some of his spit.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is probably the one that worked the best for us.
Have you brought me any other ingredients?
Or that she just, it was like, oh yeah, I'll take the spit, but you can keep the paper.
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
Yes, I do.
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work.
Okay, sure.
Last. Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag.
I love the way that she had more of an issue with the toupee than she did with the bra.
From Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings.
Seasonings.
This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him.
Yeah.
Thanks, voodoo lady.
Now we got the voodoo doll.
Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens.
You don't say.
It will work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Oh, my Switch thing is going off. What? What's going on? Oh, I know why. I've got different mapping. I'm silly. Yeah, I set an alarm to help me remember when to exercise on the Switch, and I've almost never used it. But now we've got the voodoo doll. I have a rocky relationship with alarms and routines. Okay. Let's go. So now that we've got the voodoo doll of Largo Legrand, let's put it to some use. So I actually kind of really like this puzzle. I love the way that it lets you improvise, and that each of the areas kind of relies on you to like get the different bits from all the different places and stuff like that, you know. But it'll be even more important later. I won't worry about that for now. Largo, more like dumb go. Oh my.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, we gotta use the pins on the voodoo doll. Nice and quick.
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad.
What? Who do you think you are?
Who you think you are?
Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this.
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Give us back the money.
I already spent all your money.
Oh, okay.
Well, I command you to leave this island.
Leave the island.
Try and make...
GTFO.
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact,
Yes.
I did.
Yes, we did.
Quite an interesting story, actually.
Oh God, Guybrush, don't.
Fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Oh no.
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. It is alive.
I just love that he stuffed it in his pants.
LeChuck for years. Now we can bring it back to life.
Oh no, that's not good.
Pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
That's not good.
Whoops.
Whoops, indeed.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush.
Oh my God. Fucking Guybrush is a dumbass.
Animate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Indeed, we did.
Body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form.
Yes, he was a
His body
ghost.
was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten, partially decomposed.
Oh no.
Yes.
That's not
I
good.
don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to
This
deal
is
with.
not good. This isn't gonna be.
Yes.
He's
This
gonna
is.
try to kill me.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Can you just kill me now and get it over with? What can I do?
What can I do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
There's.
Yeah, I was doing that.
There was a line that I keep trying to get that where she tells you you're already doing what you should be doing, and then
little about Big Whoop.
and then Guybrush is like playing with the change in my pocket.
Big Whoop, unclaimed.
But I keep not getting it.
Where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library.
Like I know it's
I
there.
foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks.
Love that she was just like, yeah, no, it's I'll take it out under your name. Wait, so what does it say?
Big Whoop, unclaimed bonanza or myth? This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates.
Yes, 4 pirates.
Rapscallion, the cook.
Yeah.
Young Lindy, the cabin boy.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers, the first mate.
Yeah.
And Captain... Good heavens!
And Captain Marley.
Wonder if there's any relation.
Elaine
They
Marley's
buried their treasure
grandfather.
along with plenty of...
I think it's His I think it's a
traps on
grandfather.
a place believed to be called Inky Island.
Place believed to be called Inky Island.
Pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island.
Oh, that's where we are.
It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire.
Oh no, that's not good.
Young drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island.
Ah, interesting.
He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account.
Advertising
Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island.
Okay.
He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Interesting. I wonder if that joke... So I think that's just... In this game, it's just an offhand joke, but it becomes relevant later, kind of. It's kind of dumb the way they handled it later in the series, but right now it's a pretty amusing joke. Where he just vanished whilst he was racing someone. So yeah, so that book basically tells us what we need to do and where we need to go for the next part. It basically said, okay, there's these 4 pirates. They had the pieces of the map, and we need to go sort them out. So let's go do that. So I'm just trying to think what else. What should we do first? Because so right now, if we go to the peninsula, right now the biggest thing that we want to do is get off the island. And getting off the island, well, now that Largo's embargo is removed... Oh boy, do I wish this didn't take so long.
It's me again.
Hello.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man. I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
So he needs a necklace that looks like an eye or something like that. And now that Largo's gone, so long as we can get him that necklace, we can charter his ship.
Lots of treasure hunting to do.
One thing that the game doesn't quite...
I gotta run.
Huh?
Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
That was weird. I had to like click it twice. But yeah, no. So the thing about this one is that there's kind of a third requirement for this one, where even if we get him his necklace, it's kind of intuitive, but to me as a kid, I felt really pissed when the game kind of pulled this on me. If you get him the necklace that he's after, he will ask for money for chartering the ship. And that makes sense now that I'm an adult. It's like, yeah, you're chartering the ship, he's not just giving you rides for free, you know. But when I was a kid, I remember being real pissed.
Hello?
The keen-eyed among you might have seen that when I visited Wally earlier, he will put his monocle on the table, and then picks it up again. So his monocle, well, it's on a chain, and it looks kind of like a lens. So I suppose that could be an eye. I'll pick it up. There we go, and now we've got it.
Blurry.
Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without my monocle.
It's fine, Wally. I'm sure you won't need it.
Everything looks all blurry.
Yeah, me too. Where is that thing?
It's fine, Wally. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll catch you later. god, poor Wally. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine, okay? Trust me, he'll be fine. So we do. So the monocle will work as a substitute for the lucky necklace. But we have to get some money as well.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo LeGrand has left Scab Island for good.
Yep.
Well. I guess all those
laxatives I was slipping him.
Finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put him in all the drinks.
Oh, actually, I think I know what I'm missing for this one. There's an advertisement here.
JoJo, appearing nightly. No cover charge.
Oh no, maybe not. I'm a bit confused. Why can't I ask him about the soup? I thought I could ask him about the soup. Maybe I just have to do the other stuff. Interesting. Like, I could have sworn I could ask him about what the soup is.
Hired help only. Hey, hired help only.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Oh, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service.
Interesting. I wonder if I need to just walk through here.
The barkeep might see me.
God damn it. Maybe I'm just being dumb. I just didn't want to go directly to the solution. I know what the solution is. It's just I didn't want to go directly there. I actually do want to go and ask some people about what they think about Largo.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Hey, I did it! Largo LeGrand left Scab.
Yeah.
That's great. I guess I can stop with the bricks through his window now.
I love that Wally of all people was throwing bricks through his window. I love that even though everyone was scared, they were all sticking it to him in their own way.
LeGrand will never bother you again.
Yeah, I heard Marty stuck a bunch of pins in his underwear or something. Drove him right out of town.
No, it was me.
You? What were you doing with Largo's underwear?
Well, never mind. I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
I feel sorry for Guybrush sometimes. Like, most often, his fame, like, the things that he actually does doesn't actually, like, get recognized.
I made Largo leave this island.
You made cards out of sand. Do I care?
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
To be honest, this is how I feel about Matt Muddy in general, because he's just kind of doesn't really give you any useful information. They won't wake up now. Huh. That'll be important later, actually. Okay. Let's go over here. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that I could talk to the guy in, to the guy who runs the inn, but I suppose not. I wonder if I can talk to the guys at the campfire. So one thing I didn't explore earlier, is that you can go back to the beach. And you really only need to stick from the beach for now. But interestingly enough, there are some places over here.
Steamin' Weenies, 20 feet.
Steaming Weenies over here. And you may remember this.
This door appears to be locked.
So the Steaming Weenie.
Rapscallion's Steamin' Weenie Hut.
So this
Place
is
order
the
here.
this is the hut. This is the weenie hut that Rapscallion in the book, one of the pirates with the map piece, is mentioned in the book. However, the book also mentioned that he died. We can talk to these guys again. We don't have to leave them forever. Yeah.
Well, you guys can stop worrying about Largo.
Yeah.
He's history.
He's gone.
Oh, really?
He's left.
He must have finally got that nasty letter I wrote.
You sure can write a mean letter, Fink.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows?
Marshmallows.
You don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
Yeah.
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
But marshmallows are wonderful. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go get some right now. Tasty marshmallows. Bet you weren't expecting that. I've got marshmallows from. We've got a bunch of marshmallows left over from the Hawaiian salad. So I've just been munching on them. Okay.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
Well, we already know
You'll need
about this.
to go to the far side of the island. And there you'll meet a man named
Now I've got like
Captain
flour
Red.
everywhere.
Yikes. Sounds intimidating.
Not really. Once you get to know him.
Good old Captain Dread.
Do you guys know any
Okay,
parody songs?
let's go. Let's do it.
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you listen to me, Gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people are too friendly. The weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive, and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to ride.
That was beautiful.
Do you guys know any more parody songs?
Yeah.
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Polly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
Wait, his name's Bart?
Do you guys know any more parody songs?
Let me try one.
Go on, Bart. Give us a parody song. Huh? Huh?
Oh, 100 bottles of beer on the wall.
That took a really long time.
You take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
508.
You take one down, pass it around. 508 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 508 bottles of beer on the wall. 508 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around.
4.
Oh, 4 bottles of beer on the wall.
So I'm glad that they give us 4 as an option.
You take one down, pass it around. 3 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 3 bottles of beer on the wall. 3 bottles of
And
beer.
there is a
Take
reason
one
why
down, pass it around.
I'm waiting for this
2
one.
bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 2 bottles of beer on the wall. 2 bottles of beer. You take one down. 508. 508 bottles of beer on the
So
wall.
yeah, if he gets too close to one, then the other pirate guy interjects.
One down, pass it around. 542. 42 bottles of beer. You take one down.
He
pass it
blinked for a
around.
really long time
41
that
bottles
time.
of beer on the wall.
Okay, that's enough of this.
Oh,
I
I wasn't done.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
You're right next to a weenie hut. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, we will be back here later for the stuff with the weenie hut. But for now, it's not so important. That being said, so we've I just wanted to see what they reckoned about Largo, to be honest, because I don't think I'd actually gone and figured out what all the people say. But anywho, let's so we need to make some money in order to be able to charter the ship. And so one thing that the bar needs is the pub here needs somebody to do the cooking. And this guy is making his fancy soup. His fancy cold soup, by the way. And so what we want to do is we want to get him fired, so that we can take his job. And I was hoping to see if we could get a hint on it. I do know that the bartender does give you a hint about it. I just don't remember exactly how. But the way that we do it is we use... I thought that you could just ask for some of the soup, and he just gives you some of the soup, and you taste it and all that sort of stuff. But doesn't seem to let me do that. But what we can do is we can take the rat, and then we can use it in the soup.
Good thing this is a cold soup.
Yep, good thing this is indeed a cold soup. So now there's a rat swimming in the soup. So now that we've sabotaged his soup, I could have sworn you could have talked to him as well.
Yeah, boy?
But anywho, how's the stew tonight?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing.
This is what I thought you could do before you put the rat in, but evidently not.
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired.
But, sir.
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life. Look at all the hair. And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk?
And not gonna lie, Gubrish is a bit mean.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
Yeah, we can cook.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are
Sure.
you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah, you interested?
I don't know. How much does it pay?
How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week. First
Nice.
week paid in advance.
First week paid in advance. I would love a job like that, to be honest.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Sure.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages.
It just pays
Now
me
go
the
strap
week's
on
worth
that
of
apron and
wages.
Get to work.
Okie dokie.
Like, clearly anyone can see the flaw in this plan.
Yuck, the rat's been swimming in it.
But anywho, so we're really not very much of a cook. We're more of a pirate. So let's just GTFO. It's fine. It's fine. So now we've got the money.
I'm rich.
We've got 420 pieces of aid, which should be enough to charter the ship now. Let's go. And we can finally get off this rock. Thankfully, we won't need to go walk up and down this pier every single time. Hello.
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man. I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
I'll do.
Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Do I gotta give it to him?
Bye, man. Come again.
I think I do. I will give. No, not the money. I'll give him the monocle.
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for my lucky sailing necklace. What can I do for you?
Yeah, okay, well now let's charter the ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island. So
Yes, indeed he has.
Only problem is, the crew don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of eight.
Only 20 pieces of eight, jeez.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man.
I wonder if you could just polish that guy's peg leg and use that
Where's
instead.
your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Where's the ship? You're standing in it. Okay, and we're up to part 2. So,
Deep in
oh,
the Caribbean,
that's right, I
hidden by
forgot.
An endless storm lies LeChuck's fortress.
Yeah.
So, when are we gonna resurrect the old bloated fool?
I'll ignore that comment just this one time, Largo. Only because they tell
Oh,
me
no.
you found Guybrush Threepwood.
It's Threepwood. I found him on Scab Island.
I love that Largo is like, it's
No one gets the
Threepwood
upper
in this
hand on
case.
LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive.
Okay.
I am entrusting this to you.
That's good.
Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
With pleasure. Not gonna lie, that is not how I was expecting that character to sound. So there's a very important part on this screen. There's a puzzle that stumped many a people, many a person, I reckon. Because it's very difficult to get back to this screen once you leave it. But we need to pick up this bag of parrot chow. Because if we don't, then
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta.
now we're gonna have troubles getting back to that screen. I don't even think you can get back to the screen once you've gotten the parrot chow, but
I don't know. What are my
what are the choices?
I only know how to get to Tree Islands, man.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island. The only island where pirates are free to be pirates.
Yeah.
Then there's Booty Island. The festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island. It's run by one of the most respected and loved governors around. Governor Elaine Marley.
Huh.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island, a fascist dictatorship run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map, courtesy of Dread Tours. You can use it to show me where you want to go.
There we go. So now we've got the option for the 3 different islands in the game. But one thing that is fun is that you can do this.
We can't go there, man. That's the
Forbidden Triangle.
We can't go there, man.
The Forbidden Square.
We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Pentagon. We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Circle. We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Hexagon. We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Parallelogram.
Forbidden Parallelogram.
We can't go there, man. Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Icosahedron. We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Cardioid. We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Torah. We can't go there, man. We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Right Circular Cross Section.
Oh my goodness.
We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Eccentric Cylindrical Projection. We can't go there, man.
Okay, we
can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Square.
It's a Forbidden Square. So now I'm just trying to think, where should we go first? That's right. If we go to Fat Island, there's like stuff that happens there, but I think I kind of prefer to go to Booty Island first usually. But so the way that the game's set up is that you kind of have to visit all 3 islands in order to make any progress on each of the map pieces. So it's kind of difficult to decide where you want to go at first. You know what? We'll go to Fat Island first. Why not? I normally go to Booty first, but we'll go to Fat Island this time. I do love the way that he goes around in circles. Uh-oh. That's,
Excuse me, sir.
It's not so great, is it?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No.
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
Smith, eh? That's an unusual name.
It's an unusual
Perhaps you
name.
have some identification.
My ID is on my ship. Wait here while I go and get it.
Yeah.
Nice try, Guybrush. You'd better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
I'm really very busy. Could we do this another time? Coming.
Yeah, no, so, if we try to leave, he tries to shoot us. I do love that the wanted poster is just the EGA version of Guybrush with the moustache. This guy, yeah, this guy's, not particularly pleasant to be around.
Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you here as my guest.
I can't say I care much for your method of invitation.
Can't say as I care much for your method of invitation.
I simply wanted to ensure that you didn't slip away before we had a chance to meet. There's something I'd like to discuss.
Such as how much it costs to keep you in finery or in food. How much, such as why there's a wanted poster on the wharf with my picture on it.
Such as how much it must cost to keep you in food?
Be careful upon whose toes you tread, Mr. Threepwood.
At least I can see your toes.
At least I can see your toes.
Why, you... Excuse me. break down to why you're here, shall we? I intend to sell you.
What?
To the ghost pirate LeChuck.
Oh, yes, yes, that's a thing.
LeChuck's dead. I killed him.
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagined. He looked perfectly healthy the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him? Oh no. LeChuck's back.
Yeah, he's back.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
I said he's back, you dumbass. Doesn't scare me, just tell me where I can find him. Can I
hide out here for a
here
while?
for a while?
You can hide out until LeChuck comes to pick you up. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
No?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh.
Um.
I guess that bounty would buy a lot of bacon grease and pure fat, huh?
Why, you can figure it out while you wait in jail.
You know, I've been a bit mean to him this time, not gonna lie.
Yes, sir, Governor.
I just want to try different ones that I haven't tried before. There's some ones that...
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I wonder if he says it differently if he say, I'll be back. Or something like that. Walter will chew you to
I'll be
bits.
back to relieve you at 11.
Okay, well, now we're here. So... There's a hard mattress.
I hope I don't have to sleep here.
If I don't have to sleep here. So there's mattress, and there's the bone, and then there's Walt.
Ferocious looking dog.
So what we can do is we can pick up the mattress, and then there's a stick underneath it. Now this is my favorite stick.
It's a stick.
It's a stick.
It's a stick.
This is what I was talking about earlier when I said that there was another stick that's my favorite stick in the game. This is my favorite stick because
it's a stick.
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 And we will use the stick to get the bone.
Watch me flip it right into my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing.
Yep, so we can pick up the bone and we can use the bone with Walt and he'll give us the keys. There he goes. Pick up the key and then use the key with the cell door. And there we go. So one thing that's not quite made clear is that there's a couple envelopes on the bench here.
Mr. Willie Gorilla, arrested for grinding his organ in public. Mr. Guybrush Threepwood, arrested for infractions too numerous to list.
That's right. We should. When I get out, I'm gonna read that wanted poster. But yeah. So if we pick up this envelope, and then open it, it has all of our items in it.
Tickles.
But we can also pick up the other envelope and open it because I suppose no one else
There's a banana in here
cares about it.
and an organ.
It's a banana and an organ. Okay. So now we can...
If I could read, I'd spend all my free time at the Fat City Library. Reginald Blackbeard.
Interesting. So yeah, now we can... Now we're free to roam the island, now that we've escaped. I can take a look at the wanted poster.
Wanted, Guybrush Threepwood. Hey, that's me. For the murder of G.P. LeChuck. Also for the use of witchcraft on the person of Largo Legrand.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thievery of clothing and medically prescribed hair supplements for such witchcraft. Grave robbing.
Grave robbing, trespassing.
Larceny without a permit.
Larceny?
Exceeding allowable FDA limit for rodent parts in Vichyssoise. Unauthorized exiting from a penal institution. And releasing
Wait a
a
minute,
dangerous
what?
reptile in a populated area. Also wanted for questioning regarding the disappearance of prescription eyewear.
Oh my goodness.
The
Oh
warrant
my
offered for
goodness. I
information
love
leading to the
this.
Suspect's apprehension. Threepwood is to be considered armed and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous? We're not
Armed
that.
and dangerous. Right on.
Mm-hmm. So the interesting thing about this poster is the more stuff that we do throughout the game, the more things that he'll say when we look at this wanted poster. So if I come back later in the game, it'll say more things based on what I've done. I wonder if it assumes that you've used the rat on the Vichyssoise if you polished in order to get enough for the ship charter instead. Maybe I should try that at some point.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, so we can't actually
Nice. That doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, so we can't actually go onto Dread's ship anymore, I don't think. So there are a few things that we want to do here in at Fat Island. One of the first things we want to do is we might as well go into the library. One thing we can do is we can take a look at this model
looks like
lighthouse.
a lighthouse on a beach.
And we can we can open the model
There's
lighthouse.
a model lighthouse lens inside.
And there's a lens inside.
This is a library.
Shush you. So I can grab this lens, and so that'll be useful later. You may have an idea as to why it would be useful. But we'll get to see.
Want to hear a fantastic ghost story?
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
This is a library.
This is a library.
Now,
Whisper.
what is it?
Why do you have a model lighthouse here?
There's a new lighthouse being built in town. That is a scale model of what it will look like.
Interesting.
It's very attractive for a lighthouse.
Yes, and it will be very bright, too. It will have one of the most powerful magnifying lenses in the Caribbean. I'd show you with the model, but unfortunately, the bulb has burned out.
Interesting.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
So
Then why did you?
So the library here is useful. Is kind of useful later. We can get books from here once we know what kinds of books we're after. At the moment, we don't really have much of an idea of what books that we need to get. I could just say what books we need to get, but where's the fun in that?
No more bets? Okay, here we go.
There are some funny jokes in the card catalog, though. I really do like them.
For red.
All right!
You're a winner, sir. Which prize would you like?
What you got left?
We have money.
Money.
An invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras
We've
party,
got to
and
have
a free pass to see the
money.
Brothers Circus.
I'd like the money.
The money it is.
Yeah. So that guy's walking away with the money.
You can't win if you don't play.
So we can play
That doesn't seem to work.
we can play the wheel.
How you doing?
Could you explain how this game works?
Sure, it's easy. Just tell me what number you want, and I'll spin the wheel. If your number comes up, you win.
Sounds simple. What numbers can I bet on?
1 to 32, red or black.
I'd like to place a bet.
Yeah, let's place a bet.
Betting costs money, kid. 1 piece of 8 for 1 game.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I like 12.
I'd like 12 red.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. $29 black. Too bad. Better luck next time.
Damn it.
Thanks anyway. I hate losing.
I hate losing too.
Excuse me, pal.
You're excused. Don't do it again.
I want to make another bet.
Okay, which number?
4 black.
4 black it is. $4 black.
All right.
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah.
All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
Could you tell me how this game works again?
Sure, it's easy. Just tell me what number you want, and I'll spin the wheel. If your number comes up, you win.
Sounds simple. What numbers can I bet on?
1 to 32, red or black.
So...
Do many other people come to play here?
Lots of people come to play when we've got a bunch of prizes. But we're almost out today. We only have 3 left.
Only 3 left, yeah. What prizes?
What
Yeah,
prizes
that's
do you
it.
have left?
What prizes do you have left?
We have a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers Circus. And an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party.
Interesting.
And, of course, we have money. 60 pieces of 8 for every bet.
Wow.
That's not too bad.
I just remembered. I don't gamble.
Why not? You could win big. Come back if you change your mind.
I wonder if it's
Excuse
possible
me, pal.
to... I might try something later when I sort this one out. So it's clear that we're not gonna have very good luck with this. And this guy keeps winning, which is reasonably suspicious. But we don't really have a reason to do this quite yet.
You win again.
I just kind of came in here to, well, explore the island, you know?
Again?
No money again. So this guy does go somewhere else, and we will follow him later, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. I will, however, explore the pier.
Caught anything yet?
Hello.
Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago.
Interesting.
I'm a game warden.
Let's take his paw.
Your poll.
You're a game warden, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see a badge or something.
I must have left it in my other pants. I don't have to show you any stinking badge. Behind you, a 3-headed fish.
I don't have to show you any stinking badge.
Well, I think you're just trying to get your hands on my fishing pole.
Mm-hmm.
Do you fish?
Of course, why else would I want your pole? You know what?
I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
Yeah. We are the best fishermen.
I beg to differ with you.
No, we're a great fisherman.
In these isles.
You couldn't fish your way out of a paper bag. You couldn't catch a cold in a blizzard. Couldn't catch fish at a restaurant.
You? Why, you couldn't catch cold in a blizzard.
The pike
Oh,
I catch make Pike's Peak look like an anthill.
that's right. You can say nah, and he'll be like, yeah. You mean blow hard? I'm known as the sturgeon surgeon.
I'm known as the sturgeon surgeon.
Listen, bait for brains. I'm the best around, and that is that.
Oh, I don't believe you. Not if your hooks are as dull as your wit.
Not if your hooks are as dull as your wit.
Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, Mr. Fisherman?
Nah.
What sort of wager were you thinking of?
If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning fishing pole.
Oh, yeah. Sounds fair, but what's a catch?
What's the catch?
If I catch a bigger fish than you have to eat it. Raw.
Raw? It's fucking raw!
Ooh, you mean on rice with a little wasabi and soy sauce?
Hmm?
No.
Wait a minute,
Plain
he had...
cold and with the head still on it. What do you say?
Wait a minute, I fucked it up. I screwed up the joke on that one. I wonder if I can just load the autosave. Like, if I go... Oh, wait, no, I didn't want that one. I will go save stuff. And then I will go load. Doesn't seem to want to let me load the autosave. God damn it. Where's the autosave? Oh well. So in that moment he holds two pipes and you can ask him where he got the other pipe from, which I think is hilarious. And if I recall correctly, so there's a commentary in the special edition version of the game, where they explained that the reason why they left that in was because it was a bug, and they figured it was funnier to just ask him why he had two pipes rather than fixing the bug.
All right, it's a bet.
Great. I am really looking forward to making you eat my catch.
Hmm?
What with all the sewage from Governor Fat's mansion, the fish are usually pretty gross. I never eat mine, just sell them to restaurants. Best get fishing, buddy.
Fair enough. So we don't have the stuff that we need to sort this out quite just yet, so we actually need to go to the other island for that. So what I do want to do is I want to go for a walk around the island, and the reason why is because we need to, well, explore. So one thing is there is a cottage over here.
I can't reach it.
There is a cottage over here. You can't reach the cottage. And what you might remember
Big Whoop, unclaimed bonanza or myth,
is from
it says here there were
Big
4
Whoop.
pirates.
It says there's 4
Rapscallion,
pirates.
the cook, young Lindy, the cabin boy, Mr. and Captain They buried their treasure. They made a map. Which Rapscallion later opened the It was a huge success, but young Lindy drifted aimlessly. Down on his luck, he used the cash to bankroll. Mr. Rogers
retired off the coast of Fat
He marketed a
Island.
homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance.
Yeah, so
Captain Marley
that's what I mentioned there is that he retired off the coast of Fat Island, and that's the cottage that we need to get to, where he mysteriously disappeared and all that sort of stuff. Now the way to get there is we have to go to this waterfall, and if we climb up to the top of this waterfall here, there is a pump.
What is it doing in a pirate game?
What is it doing in a pirate game?
What is it doing in a pirate game?
And this is the worst puzzle in the game, but we don't have what we need for that right now, but we'll come back later for it. But for now, I want to go to the mansion.
It says trespassers not delivering foodstuffs will be persecuted.
Okay, well let's go in. Oh, actually, no. Before I go in, what I want to do is I actually want to go back to the library for now. I wonder if I can rent a book. Or if I have to return the book that I've got, because I kind of want to keep the book around to show where those hints are. And I want to see if I can swap out for another book. So let's see if we can rent a book.
What do you want this time?
And there's a reason why I'm crapping on about books. Don't worry.
For a book?
Do you have a library card?
Nope. How do I get one?
How do I get one?
I'll need some personal information.
Okay.
Name?
Herman Toothright.
Address?
Fucking 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I know this one and this one now. I don't know about the other two.
1060 West Addis.
Let's pick a random one.
Age?
21, 21, 19.
21.
I refuse to believe that Guybrush is 19. I'm sorry. Occupation, pirate.
Vices?
Jaywalking.
I'm gonna go with jaywalking because I don't normally go with it.
All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave me. In the meantime, take this temporary card. You may check books out of the library, but only 4 at a time.
That's
Nice.
about as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
What book are you looking for?
I don't know.
I don't
What
know.
do you got?
What's here?
You expect me to name every book in the library?
Yep.
Use the card catalog like a normal person.
Wow. Talk about mean. Yeah, so the card catalog is here. Little old young Dave didn't quite understand how this worked because the library at my school used a computer to like show the to like find what the books were and all that sort of stuff. So the idea of the card catalog was a bit foreign to me. And it so the library we had was one of the first ones it was kind of crazy because it was kind of like I get the feeling that if I'd have been born maybe about 5 years earlier, I'd be using one of these instead of the computer that they actually had going. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the Easter eggs. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Humor gallows, so you're going to be executed. Humor, dumb pirate jokes. Humor, bad puns for bad pirates. Hogwash, remembrance of Molly. History, see Scab Island. History, careful with those cannonballs. Legend of the Glass-Bottomed Armada. Headings, groupings. Grog addiction to I'm I Am Blackbeard's Liver, the horrifying true story of a confessed grogaholic. Ghost Pirate LeChuck, Why I Blew Up LeChuck, one of Threepwood's worst. Yep, we're taking that one. Wait, where is it? This is actually why I wanted to go into G, because I knew it would be there.
Why I Blew Up LeChuck. I'll have to remember that. I've had it with this card catalog.
So, there are a lot of fun Easter eggs hidden in that card catalog. But for now, I just want a spare book.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
I'd like Why I Blew Up LeChuck.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I won't be needing any more books just now.
That's all good. We're good for now.
Remember, books are the treasure of the mind.
We are going to be coming back here later for
Why
other
I Blew
books.
Up LeChuck. Ugh, the catalog was right. This is pretty bad.
He's the one who wrote it. Okay. I just love the tidbit of Guybrush just being a really bad storyteller who's way too eager to tell this one story. Okay, so now we'll go into the mansion. Now that we've got a book that no one gives two shits about. Normally I just use the book that I already had, but because I already know the solution to the game, but I want to be able to use that book to help us along the way. Would have been very useful to me if I'd have known that that book had the information I need back when I was a kid. Oh hi, it's that guard that stopped us earlier.
Supposed to be in jail.
Okay, well, you know, it's fine. Let's see, I wonder what happens if you say yes, but I broke out. Let's save. Yeah.
Yes, but I broke out.
That's a good one. Walt would have chewed you to bits.
Okay. So what happens when I say... So normally I say I got time off for good behavior.
Governor Fat had me set free.
Oh.
Oh, well that's no fun. I do love the yes, but I broke out one.
You must be confusing me with my cousin, Guybrush.
Oh, I see. The resemblance is uncanny.
My personal favorite is I got time off for good behavior.
I got time off for good behavior.
Oh.
Although I think I might start saying that I broke free instead. So
can I go
upstairs?
I'm sorry, but the governor doesn't want to be disturbed while he's eating.
Ah. Okay.
When will the governor be finished eating? When will the governor be finished eating?
Oh, sorry, I thought it said something different.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Really? I'd better fetch the cook.
I forgot about that one. So if he says the same thing if you tell him that there's fire in the kitchen. But yeah, I do love that I can just waltz right on in here. So there's actually really not that much
There's food or something stuck in the drain.
There's really not that much you can do with this
Sleeping like a baby.
There's not really much you can do here. it honestly feels like as if this area was designed to have like a different...
I don't think this has been washed in about 10 years.
It feels like this was designed to have some sort of crazy puzzle or something, especially to do with the food and stuff like that. But no, all you have to do is just use a book with the book. We got ourselves a nice little Indiana Jones reference there.
Famous pirate quotations.
And this is a book that we need.
Manatee. Barney Gout. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Esther Leach.
Arg.
Rapscallion.
Okay, Rapscallion is the one that we want.
Roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Old skunk eye. Mouthwash. We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Commander Buttonhead.
So now we know what the thing is. I wonder if we can swap it back. We can. Interesting. But I am going to keep it because I probably won't remember it next time. I'm probably gonna stop the stream soon because well, I've been streaming for like 4 hours now, so I kind of want a bit of a break. So I believe that's all we can do here at Fat Island for now. So I'm gonna go visit place. Yeah, Booty Island. Let's go to Booty Island. I do love these lines. They are wonderful. I think they get better in Monkey Island 4, to be honest. It's drawing a big M or a W. Oh my goodness. What is he doing? I think that's one of the crazier ones I've seen. Okay, so here's Booty Island. So let's go into this door. So there's a bunch of stuff we need to buy here, actually. And there's one of the map pieces.
Part of the big whoop treasure map.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
Yeah. Well, I do have this book about like Big Whoop. I don't know if there's something if there's another book that I don't know about that talks about the map itself. But for now, we can ask him how much the map piece is.
The map piece is made of authentic parchment from the turn of the century.
Hmm.
Can't find things like that anymore.
Yeah, but how much is it?
Oh, about 6 million pieces of 8.
Jeez.
I don't think I have that much to spend.
Well, I do have some nice fake maps for less.
No thanks.
No, we need the real map.
Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one.
I want that
but
map
I
piece.
do accept personal checks or trade-ins.
What kind of
trade-ins?
I'll take most old swords, some used parrots, almost anything valuable made of bronze, and a few old ship parts.
Would you give me the map piece for any of those things?
No, but there's one thing I might trade for the map piece.
Yeah.
What would you trade for the map piece?
There was a certain ship that sunk, and I'd really like the figurehead. I'd give you the map if you got the figurehead for me.
Yeah, okay. We can do that.
Can you tell me about the ship with the figurehead?
The ship was a huge galleon named the Mad Monkey. Nobody knows where it sank or why, but the figurehead
figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous piece of art ever.
Huh.
That's why I want it.
Well, there you go.
I'm a collector of fine art, as I'm sure you can see. I have to go now.
Yeah, so that's about all we have. All we have to talk to this guy about. But basically, he tells us about the sunken galleon. So we actually need to go back to the library to find out more about that sunken galleon. But for now, there's a bunch of stuff I want to get here. I want to get the ship's horn.
I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
And I'd like to sell it to you. That'll be 40 pieces of 8.
We should have enough money to be able to buy everything that we need here.
I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same for the saw.
I'd like to buy this well-polished old saw.
I see you have an eye for quality. That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
Yep. Let's take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Saw will be very useful.
Thank you.
And the next thing I want to do is I want to pick up the sign.
I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
Yay. Actually, you know what? I'll leave this for later.
I'd better save my money.
Because I want there to be a reason to do this particular puzzle. Just like the other stuff's not so bad. So with the ship's horn, right? So you talk to the old man.
Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Could you say that again?
I said hello there. My name's Threepwood.
Oh, why, hello there, Threepwood.
Yeah.
In town for Mardi Gras?
No, I'm on a treasure hunt.
What? They're doing a treasure hunt again this year? I can't believe they'd try that again after all the mishaps last time.
Oh, damn. Dang, there goes all my fun.
What kind of mishaps?
Well, some people got carried away, some graves got dug up.
Oh, damn.
Business. Well, enjoy Mardi Gras.
Huh.
Hello again.
What was that?
Hey, old man.
How about blowing off the cannon?
How about just blowing off? My name is Augustus DeWatt, not old man. Cannon is for official purposes only.
Is it? Well, what is it for?
You talking to me, boy?
Don't have a brother named Marty, do you?
Marty, do you?
Boy, the only Marty I know is Mardi Gras.
Who?
Mardi Gras.
It's a joke, boy, a joke. You are here for Mardi Gras, aren't you?
Is this the right time of year for Mardi Gras?
Son, it's always Mardi Gras on Booty Island. I used to be the governor of this island.
Huh.
But I never had any time to come down here and enjoy the party, so I quit. Now I watch out for the mail boat, which reminds me, I have to get back to work.
Hello again.
You again? Still mumbling, I see.
Still mumbling.
And what are the official purposes of this cannon?
I watch the sea. When the mail boat arrives, I blow this cannon. And ship's 3 days late.
Well, I'm off.
Well,
So he didn't really give us the kind of hint I was after, but if you use the ship's horn,
that sounds like the mail boat.
then he'll be like, oh yeah,
Better fire the cannon.
sounds like the mailboat.
That ought to do it. Of course, I don't see no mailboat.
Well, where's the mailboat?
Thought I heard it.
I see.
I love that this guy's just like, oh, okay, fair enough. Stan's previously owned coffins. Oh my god. I think this is a perfectly great place to leave the game. We'll have a bit of fun of this next time I decide to stream it. You're a cruise.
Glass bottom boat.
Okay, we'll save it here. Previously owned coffins. Coughing. There we go. But yeah, so so there we go. That's the start of Monkey Island. I hope that people, Monkey Island 2 that is, I hope that people enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna duck out. I might stream this on another day when I feel like it again, like I will be streaming again tomorrow morning for the usual my usual scheduled Terra Enigma stream. Terra Enigma screen, yes. It's where I log in, I start the stream, and I just go, Terra Enigma! Just the entire time, you know, just sit there screaming. But yeah, no, but anywho, I will wish you all a wonderful, wonderful evening and stuff like that. I just want to check something. Hold on a second. I find I have an easier time with this if I just... Huh. I was about to say I'll just send the raid over to Lemon because he said he was playing DRG, but it looks as though he's offline now, so I won't worry too much about it. But anywho, I will catch you all later. I hope you have a wonderful evening and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, I will see you when next I see you. Yep. Okay, bye.